Good world. You already know who it is. Your boy Streetz. To my brothers, my brother Comics. To my nephews, my sister Shaw. We don't even know what the hell this is gonna be yet, but it's gonna be something. I don't know the name. I don't know nothing about it. Eventually, if y'all know me, y'all know I'm an artist. I'm a rapper. You know, nicer than most of you niggas though, but whatever. But yeah, man, I'm passionate about music. I'm passionate about art. Period. So, like I said, it's gonna be whatever the hell it's gonna be. I'm passionate about music and shit. So, there's a lot that people like. There's a lot of creative people in the world who don't have an outlet, and eventually, I want to be the person to create that outlet. So. Right now, to start this, we just gonna have some topics to give our opinions about some shit, and we gonna see what it's gonna be. Anybody else got anything to add?
Nope.
That's it.
All right, so.
So let's get into it.
All right, I finally got my camera working.
All right, so yeah, what y'all wanna talk about first?
All right, so I mean, it's kind of old news now.
Yeah, but
so
let's get this Jussie Smollet shit out the way.
Don't call him Jussie. This nigga name is Justin.
Why is his name Justin?
Because that was the name he was born with.
No.
This nigga been lying to us from the
Wait, so his
beginning.
name isn't even...
Hell no, this nigga name not Jussie. This nigga...
Fuck all of that. His name is Gay Tupac.
I agree.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Jussie, you are forever known as Gay Tupac.
I feel like that's a compliment.
Hell no.
Only in his blacked out
Should we
mind.
allow him to have that name?
Nah, that shit is disrespectful as hell to Tupac.
Right, exactly, no.
I don't know what the fuck to call it, man. But all I gotta say about that is I kind of felt it was funny in the beginning. Like when I watched it, at first I'm like, you know, you gotta give people the benefit of the doubt. But once I started watching that interview, I'm like, this nigga lying.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, it was nothing like.
Yeah. I wish I would have watched it before I found out he was lying. But like watching it knowing he was lying, I kind of.
Yeah, it just.
I thought either way I would have known.
He put on a worse performance than R. Kelly has did.
Yeah, R. Kelly was great. Like,
No.
No,
Okay.
you can tell that motherfucker was lying. He was wilding.
no.
He was shaking his feet.
No.
Yeah, shaking his head.
I absolutely.
Absolutely. Yo, some fucked up shit. As I was watching some shit about him earlier, and it was like his wife talking. But she was saying that shit the exact same way. She was like, absolutely.
Wait,
Like,
she talks the same way?
no, it was the same shit, but it's like, somebody else said that, like, he's an actor, though. Like, everything he do is for theater, so, like, it could have been like, this nigga was just putting on the show the whole fucking time.
But is he smart enough?
They ain't smart. The nigga crazy as fuck. Like, it ain't got shit to do with being smart.
You
Like,
manipulate that many women. I mean, you gotta have some type.
no,
of
but being said, bro, I still don't appreciate how they smashing that man down like that though. Like, they killing him.
You're killing me, man.
They really killing that man. But I mean, like,
he did give us 30 years.
nah, fuck all the 30 years. Fuck all that shit. The nigga is a nasty nigga, bro. But it just goes to the long list of shit. Like, when do it stop? Like, how do you cause a solution if you just, you break down, you destroy everything. Like, nigga's sick, you need help.
Yeah.
Point blank, period. Like, I feel like he's an opportunist, but I don't feel like he's a predator, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like, a predator is in the way of, you know, come sit down on this chair. Why did you come see this little girl? Yeah, he's a predator in that aspect, but he ain't out there just lurking, I don't think.
I'm just confused
Except
about,
for
I don't
McDonald's.
think he's holding anyone hostage.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
And
I think
I
he's.
understand they keep trying to say, oh, they're brainwashed, or they had...
And they say brainwash, but that's what dick do to them sometimes. That's just what it is.
Exactly.
These bitches like, yeah, I got herpes and I'm
dick,
proud. Like,
good dick, aka brainwash. Like, what's the difference? I'm just saying.
the chip.
That's what it is. That's what it is. They're making it seem like he's literally like brainwashing these girls. No, like he's taking advantage of young girls. He's not. brainwashing them. Literally.
He kind of is, because even if they're 17, he's going to get them and teaching them how to do, like, if you listen to the stories, he's kind of training them.
But when the girls are saying, like, Mom, you know what it is, I want to be here, it's like, they clearly, they don't seem like they need help. Not those. Not
Jocelyn.
But the mom is, like, on a whole press run, like, oh, my daughter is being held captive. I don't feel like they're being held against their will. I think they want to be there.
I think if they wanted to make the Annie movie more accurate, they would have cast R. Kelly instead of Jamie Foxx. It's like, nah, fuck it. Nah, man, fuck R. Kelly, man. I just don't like the facing of our black people. Everybody that's in power, in any kind of way, have any kind of success, they just don't make it out successfully by the end. And that's the way, like, even with Michael Jackson, this man been dead for 10 years, and everybody knows that he's been a creep his whole fucking life, but
I feel like that documentary, what value did it add besides to the bank account of the dude that was it? Like, you know, because it's like, we already had the rumors out, like, people already suspected it, so, like, but he's dead, like, he's not
gonna go to jail. It was kind of pointless. I kind of feel like it was a follow-up to, like, the R. Kelly thing, but
exactly. They just
it's kind of like, it's kind of just awkward because he's not alive, like, I mean.
Yeah, it don't make no sense, man. But it's just, I don't know, man. There's a lot of shit that as a people we're gonna have to band together and stop from happening, but we gotta figure out ways. We gotta figure out the way to heal, man, instead of just condemning every goddamn body. Really.
The world is really fucked up right
really
now too.
Fucked up. Really fucked up.
Yeah, the biggest,
at this point is just like
I used to be mad into politics, bro. I started watching politics as soon as that shit became like the WWE. That shit is like
really,
wrestling,
honestly,
the World
when
Wrestling
Trump
Federation.
won, like, I just feel like the whole world around us just became a joke. Everything is a joke.
Yeah, when Trump got elected, I literally was like, yo, this is an episode of South Park.
Yeah, that shit is unreal, bro. Like, the shit that this man be saying, and then, you know, he talked all that shit about Obama, and then they went and dug up his transcripts. He obviously wasn't the best student.
Really?
And somehow he
blamed
Trump. But he hid his transcripts.
I can fucking see that. I never thought he was an all-A student.
He probably came mad nerds to do his homework.
But that's what I'm saying. So, like,
he just seems like a prick.
If you like, that's the people that can come in and power. What really going to tell me about what direction America is headed? Really, is if like this next election.
The good thing is that it's a wake-up call. I feel like we needed
I don't know.
In
I
a way,
don't know.
we definitely needed it.
I don't know. Because this next election is going to tell.
I mean, we're
awake to people like, oh, they don't like us. And it's in the fucking open. But
no, I mean, I feel like you pay more attention to who we're voting for because I was able to vote 2008. That's when Obama was running. So obviously, like, I did watch and whatever, but obviously I'm going to vote for Obama just as a black person. And then second time around, you said what?
I would have fucking, I don't know. I just.
You said just because you're black?
No.
What's he trying to funny? What's happening right now?
But I didn't pick Obama. I mean, like, when I voted for Obama, I didn't vote because he was black per se. Because I actually I like Bernie Sanders before everybody, and then like Hillary is just was something about Hillary that just didn't sit right.
When Obama was running, I didn't vote for him just because he was black. Because I actually was living with grandma at the time, and I watched every single thing about him. It was just like to see something that you never thought was going to happen and to be a part of history. Like, obviously, I was going to vote for him, but not just because that he was black. But I'm just saying, like, I wasn't given the option to vote around times where it was just like a white guy, and I had to really pay attention to like every little detail. It's just like, yeah, I know that I'm a Democrat, and now I have like this superhero running. Of course, I'm gonna vote for him.
I just feel like.
And then I didn't want to vote for Bernie. He didn't make it, so of course I'm gonna vote for Hillary because I didn't want Trump to win. And then on top of that, like, she's a woman.
I kind of feel like that's what it was though back then. Like, I feel like that's kind of why they got Bernie out the fucking picture, because it wasn't. It was like, oh, let's battle extremes. Oh, first woman president, first black president. Like, let's fuck policies. Let's just see these two.
But I'm saying for me, voting during that time where it's like big history making things, like I never really had to really. I mean, I paid attention, but now it's just like it's a wake up call from Trump winning that. Now it's like I'm really listening. Like when they come to the Breakfast Club or whatever, like I'm really paying attention or. Just not. Yeah. I'm not just gonna vote for you just because you're black.
It was some dude that was on Breakfast Club that I wanted to watch that was running. I didn't really get to pay attention. He said something that was kind of strange, but
Bernie Sanders was just on there.
Yeah.
Did you watch that one?
I know. I watched clips of it. I did see some of it though. But yeah, man. But I feel like this election really is going to tell the direction that we headed, because it's like I feel like all of this shit, like
yo, Johnny, you trying to kill dog you, bro.
Oh my god, babe, that looks just like you.
Hey, worry about your talk show. Leave my character alone.
Alright, so what was I saying?
But yeah, it's gonna. So like Trump winning was. I remember waking up seeing it and like crying and being so sad.
I was excited. I was like, oh, I just can't wait to see what the great shit that this is.
But do you see how much the world is changing though? Like how it's different. Like we needed that.
I ain't gonna get on my conspiracy shit, but I feel like all this shit is designed. Period. Everything from even from Obama ass. Everybody.
Let's give the blacks a turn. Yeah. Let's just throw him in here.
They had that man in groom for a minute. They knew he was.
Let's see how the world.
Not to say he wasn't a great man.
They probably let's shake stuff up a little bit.
Yeah.
The whites been running things for all these years.
Give this guy a chance.
We are like little puppets at the end of the day.
But it's retarded, man. That's why I really feel like it has been a big awakening, like what you said, though. Like we more united, but I feel like I don't know. There's a lot of pockets of people that's united for the wrong fucking reasons, or like I feel like race is wrong. Period. Like if you group up, like I'm all for. I've had many arguments with family members and all that shit about like people who just be on the Black Pride wave, fuck everybody else, I know your heritage, And it's like, all right, you know your heritage, you know all of that shit, that's fine. But we in America, your mother grew up all the way in America. Her mother grew up all the way in America, and then their sacrifices is what built fucking America. So don't take that away and know what the fuck is going on today. Like we gotta.
Sometimes we want to live in the past too much. In a way. It's like, I understand knowing your history, like, you should know where you came from, but, like, you gotta progress, too. Like, I don't know. And sometimes it is, like, it's good to be, black this, black owned. Like, yeah, we should be doing that, but at the same time, we should all be trying to just mush together, like.
Yeah, cause I don't be understanding what the fuck be going on. Like, I don't really know if it's instilled in us just by nature or if it's just by like, cause I have little shit. Like, I told when I worked at Backroom Shoes, and like I'm from New York, so we from New York and we in the South, but they had me looking at these black dudes that came into the store. Like, and I'm like, these little young niggas, I'm not scared. I could whoop each one of their ass. I'm like, if you want me to be, I'm scared of any motherfucking white dude that come in here looking fucking crazy. That's who the fuck scares me in the South. You wildin'. Like, it's not about like, I don't know. They got these preconceived notions and it's just not like.
Yeah, I definitely feel like, I don't know.
We all have issues and we all have to get, like, as a whole, as a world, we are sick.
Scary.
We sick, period. Honestly, like I'm I'm an anime head. You see the fucking hat. Like I love Japanese culture. Like I love Japanese culture. But and they geniuses, they smart. But them motherfuckers is crazy too. Like if they do something that is unapprovable to their family, they commit senpaiku, which means they stab themselves in the stomach and commit suicide to restore their fucking honor, basically.
The Japanese culture?
Yeah, but like, where the fuck did that come from? Like, it's just like, there's all of these...
Tell you why they were only allowed to have certain money.
No, but I'm saying, but in every culture, America's just worse, but in every culture there's shit that's just like...
Everybody
think
has
about
issues,
it, like...
we're all
That's what I'm saying. It's just like
we're all equally fucked
anything, like, that goes back to what I was saying about, like, how people are so black pride, this, blah, blah, we can't deal with white people, we can't do that. Anything that hurts anybody else, it can't. If you hurting yourself, it can't be good. I don't give a fuck what religion says. I don't give a fuck what you believe in. I don't believe none of that shit. If it says if you hurting yourself, that I can't be with that. Like I don't rock with that shit. Like, and I feel like all our culture, period, and what we doing today is hurting ourselves.
Yeah.
Like even with like to go back, like, cause we're based in music here mostly. Like if you go to the music industry and you look at how right now is the divide. Like everything is division. This whole world is the divide when we all go through the same shit. Everybody feel pain, we love, we all that shit. Like, and it sounds simple, but it's really on such a deeper fucking level. But that's why disconnect is so like prominent, because it was designed to be that way. Like, because it's such a simple concept. Oh, we together, we breathe the same air, we da. But that shit hard as fuck for people to get. But like, even with music, and we're all the same culture, we're all this to come from the same issues. Like if you look at it now, hip hop is basically the youngest genre of music. So all of our older people are just now starting to retire.
Oh, yeah.
Like everybody else, rock and roll, all these other people, they got people who, but they still treat these motherfuckers golden. Like they treat these motherfuckers like, oh, if I can't think of, is Leonard Skinner still the fuck alive? I don't know. But some rock, if a rock artist, he could be 70.
You say,
I don't know who the fuck.
Leonard Skinner.
I don't know. That's not my shit. But all I know is if one of them people come and put on a show, the people are going to come support them no matter what age they are, because they still believe in their talent. Mm-hmm. Only in hip hop where you get older. You're like, oh, you don't know what's popping, you don't know what. But I feel like that's because we don't have control. We really don't. We create everything, but we don't have control of that shit at all. If you really think about it, because if you think about Ross, you think about Jay-Z with 444, you think about me, you think about everybody that's getting older, all of their music is changing to be more mature. Mm-hmm. And then like, if you think about the complete opposite though, all the young niggas in the game, everybody that they pushing, it's retarded. It's all high. I'm high shit. Pop a pill. Pop a Zen. Pop this. That's the shit.
That mixed with like social media.
And they say, oh, old niggas need to get the fuck out of here. Old niggas just don't get it. This is our turn. It's But
y'all
like,
don't need a turn.
Yeah.
Or y'all need to start spreading more positive messages.
And there is there's a lane for everything.
There's a lot of artists that are like super positive, super clean, but that's not what they push. They push.
Yeah.
Like the forefront is on being 6ix9ine.
6ix9ine.
You know you're gonna influence.
Y'all think 6ix9ine wrong for snitching?
Nope.
Hell, he did. Fuck that.
Why?
For what?
Why?
First of all, this is 2019. Who really lives by the street code?
He put a hit out on Chief Keef. His boy do it off the strength of oh you my people. He shoot at him.
But was he really trying to put a hit on him?
Who was trying to put a hit on him? On who?
6ix9ine.
Hell yeah.
So 6ix9ine literally was trying to kill him.
There's a video of
No, but I heard that it was like he wasn't serious and someone took it as being serious and went and tried to do something.
Tekashi might be a mole. He might be an industry.
I feel like he might be. He might be like.
You mean like he was created just to be in there?
Yeah, and get people lined the fuck up. And he gonna come home scot free. Nobody gonna hear about him.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm really confused about
nobody's going. That's probably. I just thought about that. That's probably exactly what's gonna happen. He probably got here because this nigga wasn't real. I really don't believe that he was about that life at all. Like all the people talk that shit. He got a whole bunch of people around him, but he wasn't built like that.
Okay, exactly, and that's exactly why. Why would he not tell? Like,
but that's fucked up.
But
because you decide. Okay, the friend thing that I don't know what you think about that. From as far as I know, the people he's snitching on is people who was stealing money from him, trying to set him up, fucking his baby mom. Why the fuck would I sit in jail for all these years when I'm not even really involved in the streets like that?
Because if you go by who 6ix9ine portrayed to be, there's a code of the streets. It's like people. If you're not in it, if you really in the streets. If you really in the streets, there's a code.
That's the problem.
There are people.
There
are people that really.
That's the biggest problem.
In the streets, really living by codes. Really.
Nobody. The people that's taking over now, they don't have respect. They don't have respect for the OG. They don't have respect for none of that shit.
So you feel like he should throw his whole life away for it?
But he was complicit. That's like if me and Jay rob a store. I'm like, yo, come with me and come rob the store, and then we and I get caught, and I'm like, shit, that wasn't me. I'll tell you who I did it was.
Okay, wait. Ask this: is this his karma?
Hell yeah.
His karma for what?
Did he invite this to himself?
Yeah, I mean, definitely.
He put mad charges on his back. And after Chief Keef was shot at, the one of the charges he's in jail for, he got on the camera on live like, oh, them boys fed you, or we sent, you know what I'm saying, we sent shots at you, like basically snitched on himself, like he made it hot for himself. He's the reason that all the focus is on him.
He's just a kid, and I don't feel like he should.
So do y'all really think Charlamagne gonna suck his dick if he get out?
No.
Yes. Yes. I see how it is now, We're not gonna do that.
I feel like Charlamagne always says like, he wasn't serious.
Nah, but y'all know I love Joe, but Charlamagne and Joe be saying some questionable shit.
They both do.
Especially since Joe been with Puffy ass. With Diddy, boy.
Charlamagne always says something a little gay.
Into YNW Melly.
Alright, yeah, you gotta give me background on that.
Yeah.
Alright,
and see, we ain't know what the fuck this was going, and we flowing. You see that?
Alright, so YNW Melly, he is a very prominent rapper coming up. He had he had a lot of success off of his song "Murder on My Mind."
Oh.
So you can already tell. In this song, he kind of details about killing his friend, but and a lot of people think that it's about the situation now, because now he killed 2 of his friends.
Don't he like Sexual Bob?
He does like the black Sexual Bob.
No, I know he is.
But he had
no, that's not the one who was dead in Black China. Because he definitely looks like one of the.
Talking about the nigga that they say he a clone, Majin.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go there.
Yeah. But
Kid Boo.
Yeah, Kid Boo. He got these 2 niggas' names tatted on his face. He dropped a documentary about a week and a half after they died, with them being like 80% of the documentary dedicated to them. But come to find out, supposedly he killed them, and he staged it to like a drive-by. He killed them, like they found the bullet case inside the car. They went and drove the car to like hide it, and they shot the car up.
He shot up his own car?
He shot their own car and make it like a drive-by.
Why did he want to kill them?
We don't know. It could be some Illuminati
sacrifice.
But
what I heard from this motherfucker, I heard he got like 9 different personalities.
Yeah, I heard that he does
that. That motherfucker is crazy. Kanye is a big personality, so
yeah.
So I mean, he definitely. And then now he's facing another body. He supposedly killing a cop on accident after a shootout. Straight bullets hit him, but
niggas.
Wait, go ahead.
I'm just saying, bro. I grew up in a time where it was like even in rap and all of that shit, it was like that hard shit. It was like it was cool. I mean, it was like people looked up to doing that shit, but it was a code. It was a whole different way that you went by shit. Like there was a respect in it. Like there was respect in the streets. There was a way like shit to me. Like we ain't even the same it was no more. Like you can't even go cop the way that you used to. Like shit is just so much more like diluted and tainted that it's like you gotta do mad extra shit to get the shit. Like I'm trying to get to it. You know my memory fucking bad. But but fucking like it's just not everything that the kids, what I'm saying on some serious shit is that everything that, like, I grew up in that time where the streets was really popping. Like, it was really some shit out there. It was really shit out there. And before me, it was really shit out there. But now, this shit, and it was people who don't want to be in that shit. It was just doing that shit to survive. Now people are just jumping in that shit for the thrill of it. Like, you don't, it's not that anymore.
Yeah,
you don't have to do
like
that.
you didn't have a choice.
Nigga, I came from a time where when you come with a backpack, you come with some tight jeans, you come looking like you bout something, you know something, niggas gonna talk about your ass. That stupid as it sounds, you will get toasted. Like, you old smart motherfucker. Bitch, you about to go to the library, bitch? I mean, like that's the type of dumb shit that we was on, but that's the type of shit that it was natural at that point. Now they just forcing that shit. Now it's okay to know some shit. It's okay but people choose that shit. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not the same. Like, it's not even, the streets is dumb. People need to learn, like, all of that. We killing each other for what? Like, the food we eat, the fucking air we breathe, all of that shit is killing us as it is. We need to really just check the direction of what the fuck shit going. And, like, music is cool. Like, I will fuck one of you niggas up. Don't get it twisted. But, like, when I spit and shit, I try to stay away from that shit as much as I can, because it's like, it's fun to do that, talk about that shit and all that, but it's like, what is it really? Like, I can harm you bad. I got a bigger gun than you. I can harm you more than you can harm me. I can, like, what the fuck are we really talking about? Like, I can take your bitch and I can fuck your bitch. I can take your bitch and I can fuck your bitch. But why? What does that really say? Now, if I really say, like, okay, I mean, it don't sound as cool in music, of course, like, oh, I can take my, I mean, it do though. If you can say, like, oh, bro, I started this shit, I brought my man and I put him up, like, nigga, you a fucking boss. Like, you a G. There's nothing more gangster than that shit right there. There's nothing more gangster than you being able to see somebody fucked up and be like, let me take you out of that shit. Like, let me get you out that mud. Let me help you get you on your feet. That's the most gangster shit in the world. All this other shit is bitch shit. Like, that's just my opinion.
Hold on, but this is the question I wanted to ask for you.
I mean, that should just set me off, because, man, I'm tired of this shit, man. This shit is retarded.
But does YNW Melly get credit for, like, living his raps? Because most of the industry are fabricating and making an image. Does he get credit? Like, does he get an extra bonus for actually living?
Yes.
When he rap?
Wait. Yes. He's a real nigga, bro. But he's a real nigga that's gonna be locked up for the rest of his motherfucking life. He's gonna be in jail for the rest of his life.
And be like,
but that's what I was just saying.
To a whole other level.
But that's what I'm just saying though. Like, why does he get credit for saying, okay, yeah, I'm doing this and I'm actually doing it? Doesn't that make you a worse fucking person? Like, okay, you a real nigga, you real, but as far as a human being, does that make you a good human being? Like Future. I fucking hate Future.
What did Future do?
Like, Future is a horrible human being. Future makes good music, but Future is a horrible human being. Just think about how he sees his baby mother happy. And with a dude that loves her and takes care, he taunts that shit and jabs it every chance that he gets. He says certain shit.
Like, if he has a baby with you, like, you're his forever.
How many babies he gonna keep having? He keep gonna get all bow. He keep going fucking bow wow bitches. He keep fucking all bow wow old bitches. Yeah, he be tripping.
But he's a man and a rapper, so I'm not surprised.
And that's another thing. Why? I'm telling you, I'm gonna be on, and I'm not coming for none of these industry bitches. They like sharing all of these bitches.
Social media has exposed how lame, like, rappers and stuff.
Yeah,
like, people we idolize now, it's just like, ew. Like,
yeah, niggas is just trash.
I'm not even attracted, I'm not even attracted to you anymore. Like, the whole fantasy is, like, gone now.
The only person that I would say that's like, that's mysterious, that like I don't think ever will lose any mystique, and I don't give a fuck how old she get, it's Riri. Riri swag, Riri swag is really Riri. Like, that's how she really is. I can't wait to see what she's gonna drop. Cause she about to drop some shit.
I was gonna say that, like, 2019 has been crazy so far, but I'm excited to see whose albums are gonna be.
Honestly, I don't know who I'm waiting to drop in 2019.
Rihanna and Kanye are on my top. Like, I don't know why. I feel like I've been listening to a lot of old Kanye, just driving to work and stuff. Like,
I miss
Kanye. Like, I hope he comes back with something really good. And of course, Rihanna, I love her. So.
I want some Fab. I ain't gonna hold you. I think Fab come.
Fab is cool. I really never got really into him.
But if you go back to the soul tapes,
the soul tapes.
I mean, I used to listen.
But is there certain people
you
who
actually remind me a lot of Fabulous.
But it's like a lot of people who it's just the people that I'm expecting. Well, yeah, why you say that? I'm anticipating you coming too. Yeah, see the new shit I'm about to do.
I listened to your song and they said you sound like Kendrick.
What? Oh yeah, I did. That hook. I know what you're talking about. No, this is just the thing to do. It had a West Coast feel to it. But yeah. So I feel like I'm waiting for Fab, Rihanna. I think Rick Ross about to drop again soon. I'm waiting for Rick.
I don't like Rick.
What? How did you like Rick Ross?
Because when I feel like I get a glimpse of people's personalities, it turns me off. I just like he's an asshole. He went on lip service with Angela, and he was just a dick.
with Angela?
He wasn't towards her, just the way that he talked about women and just kind of turned me off.
He's a woman.
Because it's like, first of all, you trying to be, now you want to talk about a facade. Are you? Rick Ross.
I don't know. 50 Cent says no. I don't know. But I feel like, but he still had, I mean, in his last album though, he had a lot of, he was kicking a lot of knowledge though. It was a lot of shit we was talking, but I don't know about, I'm trying to think who else. I feel like
Rick Ross has to, like, his next album has to be amazing.
Yeah, it has to be a very classic, like a meat on the level of like a meat note.
His last album was like that.
Yeah,
his last album. Was
it was pretty bad.
What was his last album called?
Apple Mine. You know, Nicki gets on my fucking nerves, but I feel like she need to. She
I'm really tired. I'm tired of the way people are doing Nicki. To be honest, like,
no,
I'm
but
tired. Like,
Nicki did that shit to herself.
She kind of did do it to herself in a way. Like, she didn't have to be so bitchy about it. But I also feel like people kind of was gonna. I feel like they would have put her against Cardi regardless, and that's just how people are.
But in hip hop, you're gonna expect that anyway. That's something that you're gonna have to.
She should have. What she should have did from the beginning. The smart thing would have been just to hop on a song with her. From the very beginning.
Like,
hopped on early. Like, Cardi, so that unity where people would be like, okay.
And when we finally got it, it was all over the place. It was all type of stuff behind. Yeah, like she dissed her. She dissed her first.
Yeah.
I love
Nicki. She dissed her.
Cardi was mad at her.
I'm talking about on the song. On before he had any introduction, it was just off the rip. And then she played the victim after that.
Well, that's not really the story that Nicki really tells.
I'm sure it wasn't.
She said that the original got leaked. She said if Cardi's the quarterback, I'm Nick. Like I'm saying, like Nick Lombardi.
But she said she felt like it was a compliment. To her.
That was a compliment. Oh, if she's a quarterback, I'm the coach. That's a compliment.
I don't know.
I just feel like. I don't know, Nicki. I don't like Nicki, but I like Cardi. But Cardi is not a better rapper than Nicki. At all. And Nicki shouldn't just stood up in that. Like, all right, these bitches like, I'm gonna let bars.
On the like bandwagon that I can't understand why she like. I didn't even see. Even like just scrolling or just seeing the Shade Room posting like her and her boo like, oh, she's so pressed. People say nothing. And you know, like this whole new thing, people say nothing. They say, Nicki, post picture of my boo to show that I'm happy. Like, let her live her life. Like, before Cardi came along, I love Cardi too. Like, we were all for like Nicki. She's a good artist. She's a good rapper. Like, I feel like it's sad that people could just throw you away. Like,
but the same song. I mean, the last track that they both did, not together, but they did the same beat, Cardi Body and Nicki. Tiana. Nickiana, Rubik's Cubiana. Like, nah, bro. What the fuck was you doing? Cardi bodied that shit, though.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like the people I wanted to drop kind of.
I'm kind of. I don't know, man. I'm Mr. old R&B.
Wait, disappointed.
Yeah. Side note. I feel like I gotta be super high listening to the launch album. I listened to it, but I just can't feel it because I don't think I was high.
Were you into the first one?
Yes.
Okay. Because I feel like a lot of people I've been trying to like talk to them about it, they weren't into the first one, so they don't understand. Like, the first one was amazing. It was so amazing.
That intro was just weird to the last one. Like, what the fuck was? I don't know. She kept repeating.
I feel like she was trying to like test out like a new sound or whatever. But I feel like
I
everyone
think she's
just
more
wanted her
neo
to-
soul, and it's probably like.
Yeah,
It wasn't bad. It was just like you got to be in a certain mindset
yeah,
to
you
listen to
definitely
that
gotta be
shit.
high. And you know, I'm sure she's always high, so
Yeah, she probably.
it's just a vibe. It's a certain vibe. You're not gonna.
I actually got
that
it
on the way to the
weird
club, but
for Beyonce to be a goddamn sister and you create, cause like
Yeah.
like she's here but she's not. Like she like I don't know. Like Beyonce and Jay-Z are on some.
they're not.
Like what are
They're
what,
not to me
what
what
are
they
they?
are to everyone else.
But what are they?
What do you mean?
Like I know that okay, Jay-Z has been like one of my biggest influences. I mean, of course, because that nigga's the beast. But if you and his business moves and all of that. But if you really think about it, like there's been so many rap couples and hip hop couples and artist couples and da 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 da. How the fuck what are they? They're like Jada Pinkett and Will Smith in a way. Like
They definitely are.
like
I
how
feel like they have a lot of secrets within.
that's
them.
that's the point that I'm trying to make.
And
But
that's
like,
why I can't really idolize them or hold them up the way certain people do, or even Beyonce, because she's not personable to me. So, like a lot of times, people are like, oh, why are you more of a Rihanna fan than like a Beyonce fan? Because Rihanna is more relatable. Like she's, I don't know, you can just feel more connected to her than Beyonce.
I mean,
Who is
Solange
Beyonce?
tried to stall on Jay-Z
And
for some reason. It
Solange-
wasn't no like.
I mean, yeah. She definitely had a reason.
I don't want to talk too much get blackballed, but
Yeah, right.
but you know we love you,
Edit
ho.
that out.
We love you, ho. But yeah, what else is on the docket?
It's just like
Oh
people I
well,
wanna
since we're kind of
mention.
here, well we were on it for a minute. Women in hip hop, like how I guess now is kind of becoming more acceptable. I feel like before, kind of Nicki kind of
Nicki kind of did kind of. She kind of just closed in on the whole rap game, but Cardi, I don't know if it's because Cardi came in that kind of opened the door for so many different dolls and other people to pop up.
Yeah, all of these dolls, man.
But I will say Dream Doll, I actually like her. City Girls.
I like.
A lot of people talk about Cash Doll, but I don't really know too much about her. I really never really went to it.
If you really think about it, now that you said that, the female hip hop scene is kind of flooded now. It's way more than it used to be.
It's a lot.
Like there's
And
people.
I really like it. Like
it's great. Like I feel like
until
it's
I
some of the best
started,
records.
even when I went to listen to Dream Doll music after the whole Tory Lanez thing, and like it's a different to hear like a woman point of view and stuff. Like it's so like we're getting men's ideas and what men want us to hear a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
It's really empowering to hear like a woman being like, you this shit. And
I was about to ask you that. Do you
like,
feel
it
like
really hypes you up.
do you feel like it's wrong that we separate how I want to put it? How we
females versus men?
yeah,
As
like
in right
like
now?
like yeah, like do you think okay, so in a lighter example, do you feel like is it fair to compare? Is it a fair? It's not a fair comparison because I was just thinking about it and it sounds fucking crazy. I don't want feminists to kill me, but like in a bodybuilding contest, if you think it's fair for them to separate it in that way, like a woman should have a.
Yeah, I think it is fair, but in rapping, I definitely think that
Because it's
we on the same
different.
level. It's
Yeah.
different. It's a whole different talent. Because I feel like Young and May can out rap a lot of.
But she don't
people
think
out
she's
there.
a female.
It don't matter. She's still-
I mean,
she's
but
still
that's not. I feel like
she got the cheat code.
And even
but she more
Nicki,
so-
Nicki
But
can
that-
out rap some of
that's
these,
what I want so bad in a female artist. That's what I want so
Young and
bad. No, not Young and May. I want a female artist to embrace her sexuality and still just not over sexualize herself. Just spit. Like I'm sexy, yeah, nigga. Like the same way that I'm a light skinned ass nigga and when I spit I'm cocky with my shit and da da da. Yeah, but that's not what defines me.
There are a lot of
Like
there's certain female rappers who don't really.
I feel like Eve was like that.
What's
back
her
in the
face?
day.
Rico Nasty.
No, she kind of disappeared for a little bit.
I feel like Doja Cat. I like Doja Cat, like her antics, but I feel like she's still sexualized.
Me and Hennessy. What's her name? Me, Hennessy, and you.
Dej Loaf.
Dej Loaf. She didn't really.
But she went from the Young and May bridge feminize real quick. Like she switched up real quick.
And she did get exposed by her girlfriend at the time because I used to follow her.
Oh, she did? Like how?
Because I guess she started dating a little Dirk, or what did she call
Oh, really?
And pretty much the girl was pissed because
Like, bitch, you like pussy. Bitch.
yeah, we was together and she basically fronted on her for her career. Well, allegedly.
But I feel like I feel like that's part of how, if we go way back to the way that the fabric of the world that we live in is built, because I do feel like women, it's like a brain, it's a creative thing. Like they all on the same lane. Like I can't, it's weird because I can't see a woman out rapping me, but at the same time I can't see no nigga out rapping me either. So it's the feel like I don't feel like nobody gonna out rap me, but I will feel some type of way because I'm conditioned to that. If a woman just ate my food, I'll probably be like, damn, you should be ashamed of yourself. But why? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, why should I feel that way?
Sure.
Like because if she been through the struggle, her pen game, she became harder than me, It's an equal battle. It ain't got nothing to do with muscle, it ain't got nothing to do with build. It comes straight from, but that's the barriers. I feel like we need to break them fucking barriers down without the sexualization of shit getting blurred. Like, because it's so complicated. Because I feel like women and men are never going to be on an even playing field. Don't kill me, guys. I don't feel like women and men are going to be on an even playing field as long as we pay too much attention to like the gender shit. Like, as far as like genders being blurred and genders being this, man, I'm a woman, I'm a da-da-da-da, like that's the option. People feel certain type of ways.
Wait, you saying that like you want to get rid of the genders?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm actually saying a lot of people I'm saying the opposite. In my opinion, I feel like there's nothing stronger than a woman in this world. Like, there's shit that women endure. Women have a patience that we don't have. Women have a power to deal with shit that we don't have. Men attention span is like, whew, I'm over here.
Yeah.
I'm over here. Like, you know what I mean? It's just certain shit. And I feel like a man trying to be a woman is tainting that. And a woman trying to, like, it's certain shit that we bring. Like, being gay. Being gay. Wait, being gay is something different. I'm not saying that. That's different. Being love who you love.
About it.
Being love who you love. Yeah. But if you, like, this is the point that I'm trying to make. Okay, let me just give an example, so just in case they don't get it. Like, if there's a woman, right? There's a transgender male who keep beating women's asses in a women's wrestling ring, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so if we have to be like, all right, yeah, he's a woman because that's a trans. You gotta respect his choice. You gotta respect what he's become. That's what he is now. It takes away from the fact that there's a woman somewhere who really trained, who's really a woman, who really trained that shit to be who she is. And it's like the power of her sexuality, the power, like, I'm the strong one. I earned that without being, like, the extra testosterone that this nigga had.
I mean, I understand that, but, like, it's hard. I don't know. I have mixed feelings.
I feel like it's kind of like... I have mixed feelings because, in a way, it has become very acceptable. Not even, like, it's just, like, even to me, like, there's YouTubers, like I have one of my favorite trends, like that I follow on Instagram now. Nikita, she's the bad. And like you watch people like talk about like their journey and stuff, and it's hard to be like, this is wrong. Like you watch people YouTube videos and see how they feel, and like
I don't understand. Don't kill me. I don't understand.
It's hard to kind of be like, how can I knock you for how you feel?
Yeah. I'm not saying that.
But I'm saying it is like the world is just becoming.
I'm saying the attention that they bring to it. Not like if you want to feel how you feel, that's fine. But the attention that is taken away from certain other struggles
now
that they're still a part of.
In a way that it's even that is I have mixed feelings because when I guess back when Love and Hip Hop first put the first gay couple on there, whatever. I work with nothing but gay guys, and like I love gays. I'm all for the gays, they're the best. But like it's like my daughter at the time, like 4 years old, can see this, and like you have mixed feelings. But for them, it's a victory to see what like to feel like I'm normal and this is normal, and I feel like this should be on TV. even though you have some of them you talk to and they felt the same. They was like, yeah, that is a little too much, you know.
In the words of R. Kelly, absolutely.
But there's people who feel like they're fighting for this because they feel like nothing's wrong, and nothing is wrong with who they choose to be with.
Yeah, so that's not my issue.
No, I know, but
that's
it's
not
weird.
my issue.
It's weird to feel like you don't want it to be overly exposed, but for them, you understand how they feel like we want something that represents us on TV that we can watch and that we can see too. So
I feel like I kind of get what y'all was saying, and y'all probably gonna take that shit way out of control. So can I just? All right, so you're saying that okay, if a transgender woman is now on an all women's wrestling team, and now it's kind of unfair. Like hell yeah, that's unfair. But I feel like that's kind of separate. It's kind of a separate issue from like that's an issue. Like that's kind of fucked up. But then it's kind of I can understand their point of view where it's like, damn, this is how I feel inside. Like
and they just want to fit in and be with.
But if I feel like a white man, can I say I'm a white man?
You can say whatever the fuck you want.
Well,
I mean, but then
Rachel.
Go ahead.
You can say whatever the fuck you want. It don't. But just like with transgenders, it don't mean that people have to treat you a certain way. You should I don't feel like you should police when people say you should cancel people. You should try to explain to people more.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like but for them they probably get tiring because it's probably people probably asking them the same questions every single day. So it's probably like it's a lot of confusion around it. It's a new thing.
And in a weird way, I feel like those people are so brave, like to really just I don't know.
But when I say that you can't just be white and say that you want to be white. It's like it's like okay, if I feel like I'm Uncle Ruckus, right?
He called it to the breakfast club.
Yeah. That's nobody else's problem but mine and the people around me, right? The stuff with I don't want to say gays because it's not the gay. I've had many conversations with many gay people that feel like people are taking shit too far.
Yeah,
it's not the gay. It's the people who are trying. They taking shit and they're taking away attention from shit that matters. Like if you're a gay person, right, and you're fighting for rights that you probably already have in a certain way. What is the distraction? You're a black gay male. Okay, right. The struggles of being black.
Who knows what's really going on?
But like the struggles of being black overshadow the struggles of being gay. I only say that because this is why I say this.
I can't necessarily.
No, this is why I say this because with everything that's going on, the cops that's shooting black people, they don't give a fuck whether you black or whether you gay or whether you straight. They don't care. They don't care who you fucking. Nigga, you a nigga. Bye. Fuck you. Like all of that shit, that all of the fear that they see, and you can be gay. People still gonna have that.
Maybe as far as cops go, but everyday struggle.
No, I'm saying as people, as being a black people.
How much do we come in contact with the cops?
Shaheedah, have you ever had? Wait, Shaheedah, I have too. Shaheedah, have you ever walked past somebody's car? Wait, have you ever walked past somebody's car and you hear them put their locks down?
Of course not, but I do.
I have. But listen, I have. This is a gay black dude can walk past that car and he's gonna have that same problem. He's gonna have that same fear. People are still gonna have that same fear in him. So I just feel my problem is that we need to concentrate on one fight at a time. That's what I'm saying. Like the gay people they really accept it. Like nowadays they're really accepted. I mean, like it's not really like.
But can I ask you something? All right, so I get that, but. How do they make sure that their fight is focused on? Because if you're saying okay, you should only focus on this.
I'm not.
And going to this organization.
Who's to say
how are they going to make sure that their voice is heard? Because a lot of people in this same community that you're telling they're part of don't support them. They don't accept them. So it's like
it's one thing to be gay, but it's harder to be black and gay.
But what I'm saying is, don't smell yourself too much. Like this is my like what do you think like understand the fight, like what the fight is and what people are shedding light on. Like, okay, so how I'm trying to put it. If you're fighting for a certain thing, right? And okay, the people who know that you're fighting for a certain thing, they like, all right, well, people have different feelings, people feel different type of ways, and you bring a different fight into the equation. The powers that be pay more attention to that, make it seem like this, like people are not accepting you, people are not and they make that overpower the certain fight. Like, I just want people to stay focused. Like, if you're gay, be confident in the fact that you're gay and that's who you are, but don't forget what our bigger fight is. Like, yes, fight for the fact that you don't want people to stereotype you. You don't want certain people to, but don't get lost in the fact that you're still a black male. That you're still
staged this robbery. Do you think that he wanted to be the face of?
Oh, you know why?
Black gays.
Oh, he wanted to do that too, but his pay, he was only making like.
I have no idea.
But how was that gonna up his pay?
Cause then you would be known more. You would get like a bigger name. Then he
He's definitely gotta come out and say he's on something.
Yeah, there's something ain't right about that. But
that ain't going a lot of symptoms.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, that's my perfect example. I'm a gay boy. I'm a gay boy. Not literally. And
I'm definitely editing that.
And this is fuck you. And this is a fight that's so fucking serious. So to my people, my community, that I understand that I'm gonna make a mockery of it and I'm gonna stage it like that. Like, when have like but I can't actually say that because he made a mockery of both. He put a fucking noose around his neck and said that this is MAGA country. Like, racist people don't even say that shit.
If he was gonna do that, why not hire two white guys?
But that's going on
where he fell. Like, that was.
But what I'm saying is, he's diving in to both fights of discrimination. Like, he tried to hit both sides. Oh, I'm a black man and racist. They didn't like me because I'm gay on Empire.
He just put all the sauce on it. Too much. You gotta stick to this one story.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, they're gonna hate you anyway. Like, even like what I'm saying is it's not wrong to want to fight for a certain right, but understand that they're going to hate you for one reason before they're going to hate you for the other one. In today's time, back when I was younger, it was a little less acceptable with like being gay and being feminine, and it was a little
it's
like not like today. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying, I don't want people to take it wrong, is that I want people. I just know, like, don't ignore the fact that y'all victory is kind of like I have a kind of a victory, and don't let that throw us off the course that we need to. That's basically what I'm saying. Like, it's still more work to be done. It's still a lot of stepping stones. There's still a lot of shit that we gotta fix.
Okay. So I guess what you're kind of like what you're saying is, in the way that the world is set up now, the gay people kind of have the whole like kind of they have the power right now, and you want them to help more with the black.
Right, don't be so selfish. Y'all want it.
But even when you say,
a lot of us who are not gay definitely are,
with them. But so, if you, but okay, so that just brought up another thing. And we say the black thing. Do you think that the world can all right? So, do you think the world can heal if we hold on to that and we're accepted, or if we let go of that?
Okay, first of all, we were talking about this the other day. I think we need to get rid of Black History Month. I don't feel like we need a month. I feel like that makes it seem like,
let me give you your scraps.
Why do we need that? I mean, this is our country. Like, we running shit. Why we don't need that anymore? Personally, I don't feel.
Yeah, because really, Black History Month just kind of comes. We learn about George Washington Carver, and that's about it. And then we go to the next year. But
I mean, maybe we should invest in making sure that it's talked about more in the history books in school, but I don't feel like we really need a month.
and not from a white man's perspective. Like,
yeah, I feel like the white man gave us someone to be like, okay, there you go.
Yeah, there you go,
Yeah,
baby.
like-
There you go. You gonna
Yeah.
shut up
Times
now?
are changing, like.
yeah, like the other day when I was helping Monday with her homework, and she's like, yeah, so Susie B. Anthony, I mean, not Susie B. Anthony, who was she? Madam C.J. Walker. She's like, Madam C.J. Walker, yeah, she was the first to not be a maid in her family.
Yeah, because to her,
What?
a maid to her is equivalent to a slave. Like, she doesn't know the difference.
There's a big difference in that shit. I gotta
Can
say,
we just highlight some people that
this shit been
I'm
moving.
into?
Yeah,
huh?
Can we talk about, like, 21 Savage?
Oh,
Not
yeah.
necessarily what happened to him,
Oh,
but that he's going to be basically the Meek Mill of
Deportation.
immigration. Like, his album to me was amazing. I know it came out in 2018, but
I mean, that's
just
fine.
the growth, you know?
Yeah,
It's good to
and
see
like, cause
some
really,
growth.
when he first came out, I couldn't stand him just cause I felt like he was portraying an image.
But he
But
wasn't.
he really wasn't.
See,
but
really, that's his life.
yeah,
Like,
that's
his
definitely
story
him.
is
But
crazy.
I feel like you only got one half of it, like one piece of him in his music. I feel like if you real, I feel like
Yeah.
it's gonna show. I feel like 21 definitely had like made a lot of
Even
dope.
you can tell that when people respond better when you put more of like yourself into your music.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
That's
even with Offset,
and
and that was like another one of my favorites because I just feel like you could just see the growth. You can see like I don't know.
Yeah, what y'all saying about 21? I got bad bladder.
all right, Joe. We were just kind of
Just
touching
highlighting
on.
some people's albums from 2018 that we really
So,
were into,
but
or who we were really into.
yeah, the thing about 21 is crazy too. But like, it's crazy that, like, what the fuck? Like, it's something stupid. Like the fact that we know people who know him, who's like Weezy is like he's really from fucking Stone, like well the
It's
East Side.
so many
Like,
artists from the
but-
East Side that
but they know him, so like he's been here. So how the fuck? Like, what made them bring this up to him to try to
that
get
whole
him the
thing
fuck
was
out of
kind
here?
of
Bro?
random that he was even from the UK. Like, but I definitely understand why he didn't broadcast it. Obviously, if he was working on whatever.
But he's been here.
yeah, it's like why now? Like, stop trying to pick on me and make an example out of me.
But I feel like they're doing that to rappers a lot now. Like
Yeah.
they're trying to
They're doing
they're
that
trying to
too.
press on you like
Any black superstar,
because
for
they
sure.
they know that they have some of the most influence. They see that rap
Yeah.
is becoming the biggest genre, and they're like, oh, it's inciting violence and all doing all this. When really, like, it's there's a double-edged sword because a lot of like hip hop is violent, but a lot of it is like soothing. Like it's.
Now I'm gonna give you a perfect example though. Like, if you look at battle rap in all aspects of the way that people look at our culture, it should be the most savage shit in the world. And like every now and again, somebody get punched in their face in battle rap. But battle rap is the type of shit where the motherfucker, I'll fuck your moms, I'll shoot your kid, da 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 da, all in their fucking face. But at the end of that shit, the niggas adapt each other up. Like, I mean, like, yeah, it's a sport. Like, yeah, we talking shit, we talking all this reckless shit, but that don't mean we gotta go at each other. That don't mean we really gotta hate each other. We don't really, know what I mean? It's like, we can be civilized. Like, they think that, like, even with that talk, like, that's the type of shit that we just talk. That's our culture. But it's just like, that don't mean that we're negative. You know what I mean? Like, it's sport in a way, which opens up a whole bunch of other fucking doors because, like, being real about your music and da da da, but like some people, like a lot of people, we really think about it, a lot of people wasn't fucking real. Like, and then even like people don't want to admit that Pac and Biggie, like I'm older than them niggas now. It's kind of weird when you think about it.
Oh my God, don't even bring that up.
No, but
That's
like,
reminded me of.
but they got caught up in a life that they were portraying. Like I'm sure Biggie sold crack. I'm sure Biggie had a gun. Biggie had like we all had some kind of lifestyle. But yeah, like he perpetrated. He was a storyteller. Pac took ballet. Pac took all kind of shit. Pac was smart as shit.
Yeah.
And he got caught up in this thug life. Like he got caught up in this shit, and that took hold of what the fuck. Like he got shot and lost his
So do
goddamn
we
mind.
not think that Jada ever fucked Pac?
I think she fucked Pac.
She keeps trying to.
I think Faye fucked Pac.
We were just friends. We never did it.
I don't think Pac just came on there, I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker, for no reason. I think Faye fucked Pac. But
Now that she was Stevie J, I can see it.
Yeah, if you gonna fuck Stevie J, most master splinter looking ass, you might as well hit him up, pop some
Oh
shit.
my god, he stayed at the hotel. Too cool.
He like the slithery, like he just look like you can't trust him. If you look at it, you're like, I just can't trust you, bro.
Can't leave nothing around you.
Yeah, like nah, nigga. Like you would take the cheese and not get caught in the mouse trap, ass nigga. Like how the fuck did you even do that type shit, nigga? Like that's like how all them goddamn kids. Like nigga, how you had on a condom? What the fuck? No.
Slid it off.
Yeah, like,
Slid it off a second before.
Slithery ass nigga, man. But yeah. Yo, that's killing Faith too yesterday.
Why? Oh, because
She ain't posting that about Biggie.
Yeah.
She happy with Stevie J. Mm. You better not post nothing about Biggie. The industry is weird.
I'm your Biggie now.
The industry is weird. Cause then Stevie J work on tracks for Biggie.
That was his son back with.
That's what I'm saying. And then it's like
they've been knew each other.
Yeah, that's how they met.
that's what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
it's weird,
just
but
so
I mean,
weird.
it's so long.
Yeah,
So it's kind of like you couldn't even really.
No, it was a correlation that I was about to make that too, but I forgot. But that's really how the industry is. Like how nigga Mar on Joe should always be saying how the industry niggas always fucking the same bitches. Like it's weird.
They got in the same circle.
Yeah, but why?
LA circle.
But why? It's like if you, I would like, bruh, I would be at a show like.
Yeah, but I mean,
Like nobody in the industry has you.
It makes sense what they say because the girls
I would
that
go to a different country.
Okay, but still, the girls that you are probably gonna come in contact with or have the best chances of getting your attention is probably those same bad girls that you let in or know how to get their way in.
They probably throwing their way at, they throwing themselves
Yeah,
at you.
and that's why it's kind of like the same girls. So
All
the
right,
same girls
all right.
get into VIP, the same girls that get into the club, the same known Instagram girls.
All right, getting the pussy is one thing, but you ain't have to wife me.
Damn, this nigga Jay, man. Yo, I'm sorry to interrupt, but this nigga, he just said some OD reckless shit. We gonna have to cut a lot of this, and we gonna continue. We're gonna be talking about the women, going forward in the podcast for the rest of it. So if we're referring back to her, just know he says some reckless shit. All right, thank you for watching. Let's get back to the podcast.
She said it's like her brother. But,
Yeah, there's a lot of girls that call me their brother.
okay, but this is what I don't like about the double standards of guys, because you gotta think about it. The industry for them is kind of like high school for us. So we not date around the guys that we seeing every day, or that's your circle. So
Sure.
because
how is that the same correlation? You're in school. We're in this confined. I'm touring country after country, stadium after stadium.
Industry hoe, as in she was fucking around in the industry. Okay, like what's the difference?
I didn't call her industry hoe.
You just said you heard you.
No, I just heard she was a hoe. I didn't say industry. I didn't put industry in there.
Well, either way, how old was she when she could have possibly been a hoe? She probably was young. So
I'm not saying that.
Don't slut shame.
I'm not slut shaming. I'm not slut shaming. I'm just saying. I hope she's not, because she's so beautiful.
Okay, what makes a girl a hoe?
Personally, with me.
You guys are.
All right, so my opinion, yeah, men are hoes. I mean, I'm not double standard. If a nigga's dirty dick, I'm gonna say got
I know
dirty
she wasn't
dick.
a hoe because she was too beautiful to be a hoe. Honestly, I feel like what's a hoe?
A hoe is to me, honestly, to me, if I respect the shit out of a girl, I'd be like, oh, I just want mine. I'm gonna fuck. That's real.
But I feel like nowadays girls will say that.
Yes, my idea of a hoe is to be like, all right, I'm gonna go fuck him, his brother, his best friend, his cousin, his uncle.
Yeah.
That's what a hoe is to me. And I feel like in the industry, everybody is industry related. Uncle Snoop. Like, they all got we got our own personal kind of relationship. So if you fucking in the industry, you fucking cousins. We kissing cousins, baby. That's what's going on. You sharing. Like, if you can go to an event and be like, damn, I fucked 5 people at this event, you a hoe.
How many times have you done that?
Me? We're not talking about me. I am recovering.
A recovering hoe.
Yes. I've had enough. I've had my fill, if you will.
Well,
Anything else on the docket? Yeah. I feel like
Might be off in the docs.
yeah, we shot a video today. Gonna do the rest of that shit tomorrow. Yeah, I think that might be it for today. Thank you for listening to us ramble.
Please don't cancel us because of this nigga, man.
Oh, I'm just
started.
getting started with you, motherfuckers. Y'all don't even
I got
know.
wild out. Like I'm gonna get my foot in there before I start wilding out. But
That's just my personality.
Yeah.
Y'all already know. But yeah, I thank y'all for taking this time out with us. I love my family. There's more to come. Look out for that Route 88 coming out April 23rd on all streaming services. I mean, you can stream it and you can purchase it both.
is that it?
bye.
Kaposh.
Money, 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 man, that's gotta be the mind state. Niggas out here starving, so they gotta boost the crime rate. Bigger fish to fry, my niggas less defy hate. Bet it ain't a starving stomach round me if I ate. I ain't a killer, but I kill ya. I don't feel ya, I'm for real, bruh. The whole positive deal, I go right out the window, you fuck with my familiar.